There is a strange thing that happens when people use AI. 2-sec silence. They open a blank chat window for their business. They type in a single, simple sentence,
Right.
and then they get frustrated by the incredibly generic response.
Yeah, they really do.
People say Gemini just gives totally boring, average answers. But maybe the problem isn't actually the machine.
It usually isn't.
Maybe the problem is that we expect it to read our minds. We treat it like a search engine instead of a reasoning engine. We don't give it the right context first.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we hand it a completely blank slate. We provide absolutely zero background about who we are.
Yeah.
Then we act totally surprised when the response is robotic.
Welcome to today's deep dive, everyone.
Glad to be here.
We have a really fascinating guide to explore today. It outlines a clever 6-step framework for using Gemini. The mission here is transforming a basic forgetful chatbot.
Right.
We are turning it into a highly personalized business assistant.
A true partner, really.
Exactly. We are going to walk through this entire process together. First, we transfer your business brain into the AI system. Then we build a highly customized business knowledge base. We establish a dedicated workspace and refine your brand voice.
That brand voice part is so cool.
It really is. Then we set up some very strict operational guardrails. Finally, we automate your daily recurring business workflows.
It is a complete overhaul.
Okay, let's unpack this entire process from the beginning.
Yeah.
You can't ask a total stranger to run your business.
No, definitely not.
You have to introduce them to the company first.
Right, and that requires a comprehensive business handover document.
A handover document.
Yeah. Think about your past chats with Claude or ChatGPT. You have probably already shared a lot of business context over time.
Oh, for sure.
You have explained your products and your general philosophy. You can actually ask them to write this handover document for you.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, you don't even have to write it yourself. You tell the AI to write entirely in the second person. It should speak directly to your new Gemini assistant.
That is brilliant. It's essentially the ultimate new hire employee onboarding packet.
Exactly like that.
You include your target customers and your core business goals. You also outline your specific, nuanced decision-making style. You even tell it what to avoid promising entirely. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself.
We all do.
It is incredibly hard to keep AI on track during long conversations. It starts strong, but eventually forgets its original persona.
Yeah, it just wanders off.
You really need this foundational document to permanently anchor it.
Right. And there is a crucial refining step here.
Okay.
You take that drafted document from Claude or ChatGPT, then you feed it directly into Gemini itself.
Okay, so you move systems.
Yeah. You command Gemini to review it as a rough draft.
Uh-huh.
The most important instruction is about handling missing information. You tell Gemini to mark anything unclear as unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed. Why is that specific instruction so critical for the AI? What is the specific danger of skipping this unconfirmed labeling step?
Because AI models inherently want to fill in the blank spaces.
Right.
They are predictive text engines designed to be incredibly helpful. If you don't explicitly forbid it, the AI will guess.
It just makes things up.
Exactly.
Okay.
It wants to give you a complete answer right away. It might invent a business model or a fake pricing structure.
Yeah.
You want to completely eliminate those dangerous assumptions up front.
Wow, yeah.
By forcing it to say unconfirmed, you change its primary goal. You make accuracy more important than just providing a complete sentence.
So we force it to admit ignorance instead of hallucinating facts.
Exactly. You give it permission to say, I don't know.
2-sec silence. Okay, so Gemini knows exactly who you are now.
Yes.
But knowing who you are isn't enough to actually do the work. It needs the actual raw data to build its answer.
It needs the raw materials, yeah.
It needs the raw materials to start generating value.
This brings us to step 2, building the business knowledge base.
The knowledge base?
You need to organize your internal documents into 3 clear buckets.
Okay, what are the buckets?
The first bucket is exactly what you sell.
Like products.
Yeah, this includes product features, tier pricing, and overall market positioning. The second bucket is exactly who you sell to.
The audience.
Right. This goes beyond demographics into actual customer pain points.
Right.
It includes their midnight anxieties and their daily frustrations.
The deep psychological stuff.
Exactly. And the third bucket is exactly how you deliver your value.
Okay.
This is your internal workflows, logistics, and daily processes.
I really love the analogy the guide uses for this part.
The Legos.
Yes, the Lego blocks. It's like giving the AI a very specific bucket of Lego blocks.
Mm-hmm.
You are telling it to build whatever marketing strategy it wants, but it can only use the specific blocks in this bucket.
Right. It can't go outside the
It
bucket.
cannot pull random bricks from the rest of the internet. If it needs a red brick and you only have blue ones, it has to stop and ask you for a red brick. It cannot just invent a red brick out of thin air.
Right, because that ruins the whole structure.
You instruct Gemini to only use these attached documents. It must cite the specific source document for every factual claim. But, business data is inherently messy over time.
Oh, totally messy.
What if two uploaded documents contain directly conflicting information?
That is a very common issue with older business data. Pricing changes, but the old marketing PDF still exists.
Right.
You give Gemini explicit working instructions for this exact scenario. It must point out outdated or unclear information immediately.
It flags it.
Yeah. It has to highlight the contradiction for human review. It must do this before suggesting any strategic action.
It flags the contradiction first before making any recommendation.
Precisely. It stops the assembly line before a broken product gets shipped.
So the AI has the context and the clean data prepared.
Mm-hmm.
But we need a dedicated, permanent workspace for all this information.
Yeah, you do.
We definitely don't want to upload this stuff every single time.
No, that'd be terrible.
That sounds completely exhausting and totally inefficient.
Yeah.
That logical problem brings us directly to step 3.
Forging the gem.
Forging the gem. Creating a Gemini Gem permanently changes your entire daily workflow.
Let's define that term quickly so nobody gets lost. What exactly is a Gemini Gem?
It's a custom version of the AI for specific tasks.
Got it. So we create this dedicated, specialized workspace.
Right.
But the guide says something that initially feels a bit counterintuitive.
Oh, about the uploads.
Yeah. It says we must re-upload all our foundational documents. Why do we have to upload the handover document again?
Because gems purposefully don't automatically pull from your past chat history.
Oh, I see.
They're designed with isolated, completely independent context windows.
Like a walled garden.
Exactly. They start as a blank slate, requiring fresh, specific context. This actually prevents your past casual chats from contaminating the workspace.
That makes a lot of sense.
You upload the handover document and the knowledge base files. Then you give the gem a very clear, functional name.
Like what? Something like marketing assistant or customer research analyst.
Naming conventions really help keep things organized mentally.
They do, yeah.
You treat them like specific departments within your actual company.
Exactly.
Then you give the gem its core working instructions. The guide highlights one instruction that seems incredibly important for business owners.
The facts versus suggestions instruction.
Yes. You demand the AI clearly separate confirmed information from suggestions. Why is separating facts from strategic suggestions so vital?
Because as a business owner, you need to know what is real.
Right.
A suggestion is just a creative guess from the AI model. A fact is grounded in your actual, verified, uploaded documents.
Okay.
Blurring those two things together can cause massive business liability problems. Imagine confusing a hypothetical pricing strategy with your actual current pricing.
Oh, man.
It would cause absolute chaos for your sales team.
Right. It keeps us from confusing a creative guess with hard data.
Yeah. It draws a thick, bright line between memory and imagination.
2-sec silence.
Oh,
Love that phrasing. We are going to take a very quick break here. When we come back, we will get into teaching the AI how to actually sound like you. Mid-roll sponsor break.
Okay, we are back. So the AI is loaded with our verified facts. It lives happily in a safe, dedicated workspace.
Right.
But if I send a generated email to a client right now,
They will know.
they will instantly know a sterile robot actually wrote it.
Yeah, it sounds completely unnatural.
It needs to sound human.
Okay.
Specifically, it needs to sound like your kind of human.
This is where you establish the AI's brand voice. This is step 4 of the framework.
Step 4. Okay.
You feed Gemini your absolute best past written content.
Like what kind of content?
We are talking successful newsletters, popular blog posts, and converting email campaigns.
The greatest hits.
Exactly. You ask the AI to act as a brand style analyst.
Okay.
It meticulously reverse engineers your unique style from those writing samples.
So it looks at the mechanics of how you write.
It extracts your specific sentence structure and natural language patterns. It notes how often you use humor or ask rhetorical questions.
It catches all of that.
It also identifies the writing styles you should actively avoid.
What's fascinating here is how incredibly objective the AI is.
What do you mean?
It analyzes your subjective voice much better than you ever could.
Oh, interesting.
We are blind to our own communication habits. The AI notices subtle patterns and rhythms you use completely unconsciously.
Right.
It spots your exact transition phrases and your typical paragraph lengths.
That makes total sense. We don't hear our own accents.
No, we don't.
But what if a new business doesn't have a large content archive?
That happens a lot.
Should we just let the AI guess our tone without samples?
No, you should absolutely never let it guess.
Never guess.
If it guesses, you just get terrible, generic corporate speak.
Synergy and paradigm shifts.
Exactly. LLMs are trained on the entire vast internet if you just ask for a professional email. It averages every professional email ever written in human history.
Oh, wow.
The result is pure, unreadable, distilled mediocrity.
That sounds awful.
It is awful. You must provide actual examples to pull it away from that center.
Never let it guess. Only use patterns from actual provided examples.
Exactly. Even if you just write 3 emails from scratch today.
Okay.
Use those as the baseline samples.
Okay, so it sounds exactly like you now.
Yet?
And it has all of your private, verified business data. But before we let this thing run free, we need safety.
Yes, safety is huge.
We need strong safety nets to prevent an absolute disaster.
Step 5 is putting up strict operational guardrails.
Guardrails.
Guardrails are absolutely essential for any business AI assistant. You have to set very strict limitations in the core instructions.
Like what kind of limitations?
You tell it no inventing pricing under any circumstances whatsoever.
Right.
No making up business metrics or projecting false financial results. No promising revenue or growth to any potential customer.
Because it wants to please the user, so it might just say yes to everything.
Exactly. You have to block that urge.
You also force the AI to ask clarifying questions constantly.
Yeah.
If any context is missing, it must stop and ask you.
It has to hit pause.
It has to highlight potential risks before suggesting major structural actions. 2-sec silence. Whoa. Imagine scaling this out across a huge company.
It is mind-blowing.
Having an assistant that never goes off script or makes a false promise, no matter how much you throw at it.
Yeah.
It is like having an infinitely patient compliance officer.
That is a great way to put it.
Well, wait, I have to challenge you there on the mechanics.
Okay, let's hear it.
If I tell the AI never to invent pricing, if I say it can never promise growth, aren't I just putting it in a creative straitjacket?
I see where you're going.
At that point, aren't I just building an overpriced FAQ bot? Do these strict guardrails stifle the AI's natural creativity?
That is a very common fear, but it isn't actually true.
Okay, explain that.
You have to understand how constrained creativity works. Guardrails only restrict the invention of fake factual data.
Right.
You are constraining the facts, not constraining the underlying logic.
Ah, I see.
The AI can still brainstorm incredibly brilliant marketing strategies freely. It can still write incredibly persuasive, emotionally resonant copy.
It just uses real ingredients.
Yes. It just bases those creative strategies on real, verified facts.
Ah, guardrails protect the facts, but still allow creative strategy.
Exactly. Constraints actually breed better creativity.
They do, yeah.
It forces the AI to be clever with the real data.
2-sec silence. We have finally reached step 6 of the process.
The final step.
Automating your daily recurring business workflows.
This is a big one.
The ultimate goal here is moving past a conversational chatbot interface. We want a task-executing machine that actually drives the business forward.
This is where the magic really happens. You start using Gemini as a dedicated workflow architect.
A workflow architect?
Yeah, you ask it to analyze your current daily business operations deeply.
Okay.
Then it designs highly repeatable blueprints for your mundane tasks.
Like what kind of blueprints?
Well, these blueprints have very specific elements that ensure consistent high quality.
Every blueprint starts with a crystal clear business objective.
Right.
It lists all the required inputs and specific output requirements. It defines the final format and the exact level of necessary detail. It also establishes very clear decision rules for the AI.
Decision rules are so important.
For example, if a customer email is angry, use an empathetic tone.
Yeah.
If the email is a simple question, be concise and direct.
Yeah. And there is one absolute necessity in these workflow blueprints.
What is that?
You must establish mandatory human review points in the process.
Right.
You cannot just let the AI run entirely unsupervised in the background.
So what does this all mean for the daily workflow? Why define human review points instead of just checking final outputs?
Because automated workflows can become incredibly complex very quickly.
They really can.
They often involve multiple chain steps of AI reasoning. If the AI hallucinates early in that chain, the final output is completely ruined.
Oh, it cascades.
Exactly. A small error in step 1 becomes a massive error in step 4. Review points let you catch minor errors before they completely cascade.
It keeps the human in the loop before the AI derails.
Right. You become an editor instead of a blank page writer.
2-sec silence. We covered an immense amount of ground today.
You really did.
This shifts the entire paradigm of how we interact with technology. Can you synthesize this entire 6-step journey for us?
We started with a generic amnesiac chatbot interface.
Blank slate.
It didn't know you, and it didn't care about your business.
Mm.
We systematically moved to a highly specialized, safe, automated business partner.
Right.
You front-loaded the extremely hard work of establishing business context. You built the handover document and the verified knowledge base.
The Lego blocks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You created a secure gem and defined your exact brand style. You put up guardrails and mapped out repeatable workflows.
Mm-hmm.
By doing all this, you stop treating AI like a magic 8-ball. You finally start treating it like a customized software engine.
That shift in perspective changes absolutely everything about working with AI.
It does.
It demands a serious upfront investment of your time and focus. You cannot just click a button and expect instant miracles.
No, you have to put in the work.
But the operational payoff on the back end is truly massive. I want to leave you with one final thought today.
Okay.
If you take the time to build this properly,
Yeah.
if you build a Gemini Gem that perfectly understands your complex business model,
Well,
if it perfectly mimics your unique brand voice and executes workflows flawlessly,
right.
what happens to your actual role as the business owner?
That is the big question.
When your AI knows your business this intimately, everything shifts. It frees you up to start just running the daily operations.
You get your time back.
You can finally step back and start actually growing the business. Thank you all so much for taking this deep dive with us today. Out you row music.